Okay, I just thought I'd make a short little video doing a walk around on the new arrival to my collection here. I picked up another G506 Chevy. I'm not sure on the year of this one, but it has a civilian cab. And I got it from my buddy's junkyard. I helped him out for a summer and did a lot for him and earned this thing as compensation for my time. And plan is to use parts from this one and put them into that one that I saved back in 2017. But anyways, this truck here has a pretty cool local history behind it. It was owned by a guy called Junkie Jim. His actual name was Jim Locke, and I'm told he was a pretty comical guy, as you can see by the door there. But they called him Junkie Jim because he was known here for making something useful out of nothing but junk, which 9 times out of 10 all Alaskans were like that back in the day. You know, limited resources, old trashy trucks. They made do with what they had, and this is a prime example of that. So he made this arrangement out of junk. So we're not sure if he was using it to skid logs with, because he had it all chained up and everything, but he probably used it as a wrecker at some point too, because he messed around with a lot of vehicles. But the concept here, he's got it hooked into his PTO, and it goes to this old Chevrolet enclosed driveline axle. Those are from the 50s. You see them in the early Bel Airs and Chevy pickups. And we mounted that with connecting rods welded to the frame. So the PTO turns the axle, and he cut the axle open and put this drum on it for his winch, and then another drum, and he probably ran it up that other pipe, and then the cable would go down on that pulley up there. But this is about as rednecked as it gets, so I just love it. Oh, and he was running that thing with no cover or oil in it, so that's good for it. And he's got some hand brakes on here to brake it when you need to stop your winch. And this pipe is fitted down in there loose, and he's got this little pocket here, so you can lift the boom up and stick a longer or shorter piece of pipe in there to change the height. So I thought that was pretty creative. The pintle hitch still works, the original military one. The frame isn't all cut up like that one, and he didn't bend the overloads or springs on it, so that's good. So the main pipe for his boom here, held on by rod caps, which I like that idea too, because then it will pivot when you want to change the level of it. And he's got it all braced up with big U-bolt and flat strap and whatnot. This must have been for hanging his chains on or something. And this is the original fuel tank hardware. And I'm pretty sure that's a steering box, column, and wheel out of a Dodge. Obviously military because it's olive drab. But still got the original Chevy 4-speed and transfer case and all the linkages and levers. So that's really what I need for this project over here, along with some axle shafts and stuff. But you can tell this is a civilian cab because the fuel tank is under the seat. On the military ones, they were right there. So when he put this truck together, he either didn't have the cab for it or he rolled it over and had to change it out, but they look the same. But yeah, she's pretty intact frame wise, except for all the stuff welded on the back, but I'm not going to cut any of that off because I like it too much. And this is some other bumper that he put on and adapted the old crank start thing. But I love how he attached the other steering box. Just bent some bolts over it and welded it. That's just perfect. Yeah, this graffiti, everyone at the junkyard just loved this. Too bad it's starting to peel off. I'd really like to get it clear coated. So yeah, I'll show you these cobbled in brackets for the PTO stuff under here. They're pretty amusing like everything else. And look at this. This other PTO setup. That's just great. Oh, that's it right there. It would have went into that. But still got the transfer case in one piece with the brake on it. So yeah. So this will give up some good parts. I hate to part it out because it's so cool, but hopefully I'll find another one of these trucks somewhere and be able to build them both. So that's it. Just wanted to do a quick walk around. If you like these old World War II trucks, go check out a channel called AlaskaTrucker. He's pretty cool guy. He's got all kinds of these things. He's got mostly Studebaker 6xs and GMC 6xs, but he has a couple of these too. And I've chatted with him a little bit and told him I saved that one, but I'll have to link him to this video so he can check this one out. I'm sure he'll love it. But yeah, go check out his videos. He's got a big collection, and I learned a lot about this stuff. I always wanted to own a couple, well, at least one original Alaska Highway truck after watching his videos, and now I'm fortunate enough to own two, so that's pretty cool. So thanks for watching. Thanks for 50 subscribers. I didn't think I'd get to that in such a short time, so I really appreciate that. And I got big plans this summer for a lot more videos. I'm pretty limited to what I can film, seeing that it's 20 below right now, and most of my hobby stuff is all buried in snow. But yeah, so